Justin NAMEERE was left speechless when one of the residents in his home district came out to reveal how they mishandled or they mismanaged the funds that were supposed to be paid by the same group. Remember, NAMEERE had gone with Mr. Balam in MASAKA. And you know that a person coming out in your constituency when you've gone to fight corruption, and he shows the world how corrupt your cabal is. In fact, let me first play the clip when this woman was going out all in NAMEERE. Here's the tape.
And so I want to Solomon Yagano to fool me and boss. Moncaso Nampire, and Populars of Nazorina. Silla the man was your regular sinner. President Nagamba antizize ngagenda n'omukazi omulikola ki kati nawe yabakyagenda mawulire nga nyono namukulako namukulako polisi neyita n'agaana okweyagera emwanyi wa Madamu Justin NAMEERE.
That is Justin NAMEERE. One, you clearly see that a civil nature was handled by a minister. I can forgive them, they are still learning on the job, they are excited. But also, it's a clear indication that Justin NAMEERE, as a leader, you must refrain, okay, to lead people with emotions, most especially when you are put in the corner, okay? Because eventually Justin NAMEERE found her match, who's a motor mouth, who took on the minister. And in that clip, you could clearly see that Balam was somehow siding with NAMEERE. It is also natural because they work in the same docket, but he was siding with NAMEERE. In fact, this issue went on in a meeting, and it was revealed that indeed, this lady, together with other suppliers, supplied the coffee to NRM honchos in MASAKA, and they failed to pay. If it wasn't for that drama, they wouldn't have paid. In fact, after this meeting, it was revealed that the State House Controller agreed to pay these people. In fact, let me also play you the clip. Here's the tape.
Kakati n'ekyokubiri kyenjize mu kino nti oda bajuwa wala Bulegeya. Bulegeya n'abagamba muwe Honorable NAMEERE. Bamuwa Honorable NAMEERE naye waliwo ebbanja lya milioni 10 ovuuki Honorable NAMEERE yasasula nga RCC amugambye azoe chairman Bulegeya azikuwe. Era nazo ne bazikuwa. nina assignment assignment yemongera mu ddwaliro assignment yesinalya wadikyankya after sinalya akowadikikyo then assignment eyokusatu mumpulira nina ogenda ku radio assignment eyokuna mukyalo oli nyini hoteri yangambye mulwadde njala agenda kumulabako so ndi busy Madam, njagala kakyokirya linge nammere nkyomubanja era kyolina kyomwagaza kubanga asasula president muliriza asasula president omuntu wa president omukozi we nga bwe nabagambye ekiro tewali kigaana agambye agenda kuba wasegeza naye wagambye wakwata emwanyi nammere yakukubira nebulegeya kituufu wazimutwaliranga onalona mmere naye under whose order Oda yali yani
ate lwaki basasula oli mwe mumanyi ebyamu
kale banange neyaziza
katono nnyo the rest of the suppliers ekirungi n'essimu zammwe nange nina audio wano actually nekikuweereza nga njogera ne mama Jane ayaba audio already nabadde na initiatives ekintu ekyefaananyirizaako mwenda okufuna sente zammwe direct lwaki newala situation omuntu afune sente zammwe aziye ate era bakatomba bagambe nti mutunuze mwani that's why I'm insisting enkya mwenna mukole ki
banange sagala tugerengaako tubeddalo mbabuuzizanga kontrola ali ku simu ne mbabuuza onali obulegeya agende abaleete sente zamazibawe ne mugamba azireete
katono nnyo then you serve them twakututte mu kooti
Badde tukuteekako amaanyi.
Netusindikayo chairman wa NRM Eastern Agency Bulege yazituleetere azituwe honorable Nameere nga aziremedde bazituwedde. We are fighting for freedom centers of tuzifunye abalimi bamwanyi.
That is the clip. But at the end of the clip, you clearly see that even just Nameere served the person. So he's taking the lady to court. As a leader, some things are not supposed to be done with emotions. I think it was below the belt. As a leader, you must listen. Not everything that is said about you, even if it is true or not, should be taken to court. A clear thing is, which I would want to agree, is this lady supplied coffee to the NRM leaders in Masaka. And they supplied it to Nameere on the orders of another person. Okay? Kachinyole bulungi bana abakyala baawa emmwanyi Nameere nenga Nameere naye atumiddwa. But what we must agree with is that they supplied the coffee. The good thing, these things were settled. They were settled. It was agreed that the president is going to pay these people. So if it wasn't about the loud noise that was made by this lady, maybe they wouldn't have been paid. Maybe it would have taken too long without being paid. Okay? So serving the person, I know it is within the law, but it's below the belt. Sometimes Nameere should not lead with emotions. And the things we see when Nameere is also battling his members, cabinet ministers, it is on camera. And that is the issue also of settling everything in camera when you're a cabinet minister. Some of the issues of government are settled out in indoor before you come out and speak. But maybe that's how they are supposed to do their work, but it will bring a lot of misunderstandings as we go on. I also presume that in the near future there will be a battle between Nameere and Balaam, the way they are conducting this work. The good thing now, Balaam has the utmost patience, coming from the background of musicians, etc., and as a person in nature. But I know, because of how they conduct this work, it will end up bringing something bad. But it was our own goal when you go in a constituency to fight corruption and a lady comes out to take you on. It is the truth. Okay? Of course, the Summer PM Armenians truly, Mr. Makindi Kabisura Eman Magal. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more of such videos. I will see you on another one. Peace.